They say behind every strong man is a supportive woman, and behind every broken man is the woman he once trusted with his heart. This is the story of Mr. Emmanuel and his wife Rita, a love that started beautifully, but ended in a way no one ever imagined. Mr. Emmanuel was a calm, hardworking man who adored his wife. After 2 lovely daughters, one 5, the other 3, life seemed perfect. Until the day Rita said she wanted to go back to school, to chase her dream of becoming a nurse. Emmanuel didn't like the idea. He believed it was better to set up a business for her, so the family could stay together. But Rita insisted.
It's my dream. I must chase it.
Against his wish, she enrolled in the nursing department at the general hospital. At school, she met a fellow nurse, Mr. Joshua. At first, they were just friends. They studied together, laughed together, and soon, their friendship began to grow into something deeper. Back at home, Emmanuel started noticing changes. His wife became distant, cold, easily irritated.
Why do you always do this?
Rita, why are you shutting me out? Let's talk about what's really going on.
I've said it already. I'm tired.
Every attempt to talk ended in argument. Sometimes, she deliberately provoked him, saying hurtful things, picking unnecessary fights.
I'm trying, but I don't know how to fix this anymore.
I don't have time for this right now.
Still, Emmanuel held his peace. He believed every storm would pass, until one day, he couldn't take it anymore. Words turned into shouting, and in one terrible moment of anger and pain, Emmanuel did the thing he regretted for the rest of his life.
I told you.
He struck his wife. It was wrong, but that was all Rita needed to execute the plan she'd already set in motion. The next day, when Emmanuel returned home, the house was empty. His wife and their 2 little girls were gone. He tried calling, but met only rejection and insults. He went to her family, carrying cartons of drinks and gifts, begging for forgiveness.
I beg for your forgiveness and to take back my wife and children.
Get out of my house right now. I do not want to see you again.
They refused every reconciliation. Emmanuel was broken. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into silence. 5 months later, he heard the news that shattered him completely.
Rush to St. Francis Hospital now.
Rita had given birth, not for him, but for Mr. Joshua, the same man from nursing school. That was when everything became clear. Her attitude, the provocations, the fight. It was all part of her plan, to push him away and justify leaving so she could start a new life with her new love. Mr. Emmanuel finally understood. His wife's dream had turned into his deepest nightmare. He once wanted to help her grow, but she chose another path, one that destroyed everything they had built together. Sometimes betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It comes from the very person you prayed for.